We're going to do a video on NIO stock analysis. We've got a daily chart of NIO here in front of you with a 200-day moving average in blue, and we can see the stock's been in a bear market all the way back here since the November of 2021. Came up here and bounced off the bottom of the 200-day moving average in September 15th, and it's been selling off ever since. This is the red 20-day moving average, green 5-day moving average. You can see NIO as I spread this out. We're going to show you an hourly, a weekly, and a daily chart. We're on a daily chart. Then we're going to show you some algorithmically generated entry prices. You can see here, this is a really weird little pattern they got going on here. We gapped up, daily chart, we gapped up, we made a high, they sold the heck out of it. It closed above the 20-day moving average. This was a false trap, and they just basically, looks to me like short covering. They just trapped you above the 20, and then boom, they nailed you. So how could you know that this was a trap? You can't know anything, but you can make an analysis. It was still sloping down. The 5-day was still below it, right? You want the 5-day above the 20. The 5-day above the 20 is a buying signal, hypothetically for entertainment purposes only. 5-day above the 20 is a buy signal. 5-day moving below the 20 is a sell signal. 5-day moving above the 20, and then you look at the price, and you see where the price is relative to can you still buy it. So for example, let's take a look real quick here. This is sideways, so we wouldn't mess with this. Notice how this is almost flat. You don't use moving averages when they're flat. This moving average here is flat. So you'd have to wait until it sloped up a little bit, and you see you'd miss these rallies. If you're going to use moving averages, timing is everything. So let's take a look real quick here. You can see this is starting to trend down here. This right here closed below the 20-day moving average. That's your entry price for the next day. In this particular case, you couldn't get in it. So you'd probably stay out of that trade, and you'd miss this short. A lot of aggressive people would just take the next day and short it. But the point is that you need a slightly sloping 20-day moving average, sloping in the direction you want to trade. If you want to short, it slopes down. You want to buy, it should slope up. This is still going down, and people jumped in and bought it. So we had short covering, pushed this above the trend of the stock, and then as soon as it got a little higher, all this scared panic money who got in early, they're getting out and cutting their losses and selling the heck out of it. So that's what's going on with NIO. This is still distribution down here. Some short covering and distribution. And that's essentially what's going on with NIO. Now, what it's doing to NIO is driving it up 10% today, up a buck. It's $10.26 as we speak, 59 million shares on an average volume of 53 million shares. So NIO is an extremely active stock today, but for technical reasons, not really because it's going anywhere. Here's your 200-week moving average in blue. You can see we're below the 200-week, we're below the 20-week, and we're below, right this second, we're below the 5-week moving average. It's still a bear market stock. I'm not being negative, I'm just showing you that it's laddering down. This is all distribution all through here for more than a couple months. They don't let it rally. The second it rallied this week, they sold the heck out of it. So this stock's still distributing. Again, I'm not trying to be negative, just giving it the way I see it. This is a 200-hour moving average. We're below it, and the blue line, we're below it from September 22nd. As soon as we got close to it right here, this hour right here on this, the 7th of November, they sold the heck out of it. Now, if you look at this 200-hour chart, you can see these huge gaps here. I'm sorry, this hourly chart, 200-hour line. Sold the heck out of it here. They drove it down. This is probably short covering through here. They just took their profits and got the heck out, and that's because they were challenging this low here, this $9.04, and they figured that's as low as it's going to go, so they covered. So all of this is just, I don't want to call it noise, but you could call it noise. This is just technical movement, not really doing anything. What's doing something? Getting above this 200-hour moving average and getting up here to $13. That's doing something. That would be a good indicator of maybe this bear market, at least on a daily chart, at least on a hourly chart starting to go over. If we get back to the daily, what's doing something? Getting this price above the red moving average, getting the green moving average above the red, price above all of them, and attack this 200-day moving average up in the 18 level. That's doing something. As you can see, we came straight across here, and they distributed it all the way across, lower lows, lower highs, distributed it, put in a bull trap, and sold the heck out of it. So I realize these are more heavily involved technical discussions, but keep in mind, when you're below a blue 200-day moving average, blue on my screen, you are in a bear market. As far as I'm concerned, for entertainment purposes only, that's my opinion. And you got to be really careful because there's a lot of stuff going on there. Let's take a look and see what NIO looks like to RBAM research today. We do cover it, and it is $8.60 on a one-day hold, $8.86 on a 5-day hold, and $9.12 on a 20-day hold. That's all buys across the board. Let's see what they're doing with this stock today. Could you have gotten in at those prices? Looks like you could not have gotten in at any of those prices. It's got the direction right for buys, but it's above all of those. The prices did not trade through these lower buy prices. Let's take a look at NIO on a 30-day hold. This is in today, assuming your own analysis is a good idea, and out at the end of 30 trading days at a loss, or take your profit sooner if you get them. NIO is down here. It's got a short at $10.18. Let's see what that says here. I already forgot what it said. And it did hit the 10.18 is the low. So technically you could have shorted at the low, but you probably couldn't have got in. But that's what it's calling for. Again, for entertainment purposes only, all hypothetical. You trade at your own risk. Can't use our information for anything other than entertainment, including the entry prices of my commentary. But it's got NIO at a short at $10.18 today, and that did hit. That's the bottom of the day right this second. That's our entry prices from RBAM Research. You can get them all free every morning before 7 a.m. for 190 stocks, the major forex pairs, BTC, crypto, and the most liquid futures contracts. No credit card required. Free access. You get a free trial. Link in the description below. Go over there, put in your email address, and get instant access. Keep in mind, everything's for entertainment. Trade at your own risk. Can't use our information, including entry prices, for anything other than entertainment. You trade. You should always trade using your own analysis. If you have a ticker symbol, a future symbol, or a currency that you want us to do a chart on, a video on, please leave it in the comment section below, and we'll consider doing it. And if you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that as well.